Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I take this opportunity to welcome you to Royal Holloway. The ceremony is being filmed. After the ceremony, the video will be made available to download from the graduation website. Please ensure that all mobile phones, tablets, digital watches, and electronic devices are turned off or turned onto silent. In the unlikely event of an emergency, and should we need to evacuate the building, guests in the chapel and picture gallery should leave by the door through which they entered the venue. Guests requiring assistance will be escorted. Once you have left the venue, please follow the directions of the stewards, who will guide you to the nearest assembly point. The ceremony will commence shortly. We ask that you do not leave the ceremony once the ceremony has begun. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the arrival of the Principal's procession?
Please take your seats. Distinguished guests, parents, friends, and above all, graduands, on behalf of the college, I am delighted to welcome you to Royal Holloway on this very important occasion, our graduation ceremony. It is wonderful to see so many people gathered here for this unique occasion. We welcome those of you who are visiting for the first time, as well as those returning to a place that has become familiar. To you all, and especially our classes of 2020 and 2021, who have been awarded first degrees and postgraduate degrees, we extend a very warm welcome. At this ceremony, we will be celebrating the award of an honorary degree of the University of London to Dr. Sabrina Cohen-Hatton. We hope you enjoy this ceremony and have a memorable and happy day. Ladies and gentlemen, we now welcome the graduands procession led by the Executive Dean of the School of Life Sciences and the Environment, Professor Tamar Pincus. Would you please stand? Please take your seats. During this morning's ceremony, graduands from the School of Life Sciences and Environment will be presented to the Principal, Professor Paul Lazelle. The first group of graduands presented this morning are those who have studied towards first degrees. Those graduands have studied for 3 or 4 years for the degree of Bachelor of Science. The next group of graduands will be awarded a postgraduate diploma or Master in Science degree. These graduands have studied at postgraduate level for at least 1 year and have either taken their studies to the boundaries of existing knowledge in their academic field or studied in an area of professional or occupational theory and practice at a higher level. Please remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony. The order of presentation is set out in the graduation programme. I call upon the Executive Dean of the School of Life Sciences and Environment, Professor Tamar Pincus.
Dear graduating students, families, and friends, I'm Professor Tamar Pincus, Executive Dean of the School of Life Sciences and the Environment, which includes the departments of Earth Sciences, Geography, Biological Sciences, and Psychology. I'm sharing this message on behalf of every academic in the school and the technical and administrative staff that have supported you throughout your degree. We all congratulate you on your achievements and for the resilience that you have shown by completing your undergraduate course in such challenging and unusual circumstances. We especially recognize the efforts required from those of you who are carrying out data collection, either in the external world outside Royal Holloway or in our laboratories during the pandemic, and at the necessary closure responses. You have dealt with huge obstacles, but you have overcome them. It is a true pleasure to be able to welcome you in person to celebrate your achievements. I know that many of you have forged strong relationships with your tutors and other academics who did so much to support you during this difficult time. These relationships mean a lot to us, and they will continue throughout your future careers. Today, we recognize and celebrate the achievements of our students who have studied in the Department of Psychology within the School of Life Sciences and the Environment. The department is one of the finest in the country and is known to excel in both research and teaching. Our academic staff are world leaders in areas such as cognitive neuroscience, developmental and social psychology, and clinical psychology. A degree from the Department of Psychology provides an excellent platform for our graduates to secure a job in a broad range of careers in traditional psychology areas such as occupational health, education, clinical and counseling psychology, as well as neuroscience. Other graduates move on to work in sectors as diverse as journalism, management consultancy, the finance sector, and even university administration. Although you are graduating from Royal Holloway today, you remain part of our academic family, representing Royal Holloway's academic excellence as you go on to achieve your ambitions in the wider world. Please do stay in touch with your tutors and course directors who welcome hearing about your achievements and careers, and at times can provide support for these. In addition, you'll have access to a variety of activities that support your career development, such as 2 years of one-to-one appointments online, online resources, mentoring opportunities, and graduate vacancies. You will be kept up to date with news from Royal Holloway and be invited to attend college and alumni events. Sharing your updates with us means that departments can continue to celebrate the successes of graduates, and your experience will help to inspire future students. In our school, our alumni have been very active in maintaining our principles of advancing sustainable solutions to improve our planet and all that live on it. You now join this lifelong community. Congratulations to you all.
I call upon the Head of Department of Psychology, Professor Polly Dalton.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Psychology for the award of Bachelor of Science in Applied Psychology. Saeed Ahmed. Andrea Gina. For the award of Bachelor of Science degrees in Psychology. Sitara Abdul. Yara Abdul Fadl. Hannah Ahmed. Yasmin Ali Palacios. Nima Arif. Zainab Aslam. Danielle Austin. Hassan Aziz. Aranveer Baga. Pavan Baines. Joanna Banel. Dominika Barner. Emmeline Beattie. Lauriane Bonnet. Misha Brown. Anisha Chandler. Thomas Chisholm. Thomas Caldwell. Freya Crouch. Sophia Chani. Maral Dabedoost. Nicole Dady. Maria de Andres Perena. Sophia Demetriou. Kelly Doak. Claudia Dunning. Svetlana Ducheva. Rawan El Alam. Abby Jo Evanson. Lucy Ferry. Charlotte Fowler. Andrea Giorgio. Ethel Granacia. Amy Gravatt. Olivia Hills. Emma Hoskins. Khulud Hossain. Alice Huidobro. Ashley Hunt. Sean Jackett. Anisa Jahangir. Gabriella Cabelli. Amara Kamran. Lasmita Karunanithi. Naseem Khan. Daniel Knight. Flora Kovacs. Zainab Kulhas. Sophia Liesnam. Chloe Lundy. Michelle Luong. Susanna Mail. Maria Master. Kira Macari. We will now have a short musical interlude before continuing with the presentation of the graduands.
Thank you. Choral scholars of the college will now perform Simple Gifts and Viva la Musica.
Sounds in church. viva la musica, 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 la musica, la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica. Viva la musica, 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 la musica, la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica.
We will now continue with the presentation of the graduates. Once again, I call upon the Head of the Department of Psychology, Professor Polly Dalton.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Psychology for the award of Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Evangela Michael. Faye Mokla. Isabel Moores. Sahitha Natarajan. Angharad Newton-Brill. Katie Pancham. Helena Papadopoulou. Beth Pedley. Alexandra Plumtree. Hanisha Reiki. Lucy Roberts-West. Jade Robinson. Gagan Rupra. Caitlin Ryan. Berivan Sahin. Roshan Sanghera. Dimitra Sitanidou. Mariam Shahid. Arjuna Chandramohan. Alicia Shema. Gabriel Shipham. Simran Sidhu. Grace Smith. Rebecca Smith. Georgia Sullivan. Amber Tiplady. Malvina Tunjanska. Dilan Unek. Laura Vasila. Rachel Vidalewski. Chesney Vincent. Alex Waterman. Rhiannon Whitehead. Mayushitha Wignaraja. Amadini Wijasekara. Sorrel Wilson. Molly Woodward. Dana Utiampo. Eleni Maria Zerma. For the award of Bachelor of Science degrees in Psychology, Clinical and Cognitive Neuroscience. Ashley Collins. Laura Connolly. Dara Groves. Inbal Yar. Jasper Charlton. Kensa Jose. Katie Long. Narcis Marinkat. Rajsi Mehta. Shobana Singaravelu. Aisha Solmas. Kia Sylvan Samuels. Aishwarya Thamil Selvan. For the award of Bachelor of Science degrees in Psychology, Clinical Psychology and Mental Health. Liberty Bellingham. Vanessa Chitillo. Charlie Holloway Biddle. Jonah Maloney. Omeima Sayad. Lauren Smith. Amy Tidd. For the award of Bachelor of Science degrees in Psychology, Development and Developmental Disorders. Fahim Afra. For the award of Bachelor of Science degrees in Criminology and Psychology. Elizabeth Billinghurst. Katrina Delahoy. Katie Lee. Nicole Neumann. Emily Pruitt. For the award of Master of Science degrees in Psychology. Connor Johnson. Krishan Pabu. Julio Patalio. Peonlin Ricalde. That concludes the presentation of graduands from the Department of Psychology.
We will now proceed with the recognition of the honorary degree of the University of London. Honorary degrees are conferred on persons of conspicuous merit, outstanding in their field, or those who have given exceptional service to the university. Last year, we conferred honorary degrees upon a number of persons who we recognise again this year. I call upon Professor Polly Dalton to present Dr. Sabrina Cohen-Hatton, who was awarded the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Principal, it is my pleasure to present to you Dr. Sabrina Cohen-Hatton. We're here today to celebrate Sabrina's extraordinary achievements within the fire service and also as a multi-award-winning research fellow and author. As the Chief Fire Officer of the West Sussex Fire and Rescue Service, Sabrina is one of the most senior fire officers in the country. When just 5% of firefighters in the UK are women, her position is all the more remarkable. Apparently, there are more chief fire officers called Chris than there are women in the job. While serving as Deputy Assistant Commissioner of the London Fire Brigade, Sabrina ran the Welfare Centre after the Grenfell Tower fire. Just 5 days later, she led the Fire Brigade Coordination Centre during the Finsbury Park terror attack. It was an incident early on in Sabrina's career, however, which came to define it. She was called out to respond to a fire in which a firefighter had been badly burnt, and her fiancé, Mike, now her husband, was on that crew. There was a 1 in 4 chance that he was the injured firefighter. When Sabrina arrived at the scene and discovered that it was not Mike who was injured, but their friend and colleague, she felt a wave of relief, followed by an overwhelming sense of guilt. The experience inspired Sabrina to research how people make risk-critical decisions, especially on the incident ground, in order to make firefighting safer. Sabrina was shocked to discover that 80% of all industrial accidents, not just in the fire service, were caused by human error. She realised the only way to reduce human error and to make firefighters and the public safer was to understand how people think and behave. She studied for a bachelor's degree in psychology at the Open University and then a master's degree at Middlesex University, while continuing to work for the fire service. On the day her daughter Gabriella was born in 2010, Sabrina began a PhD in behavioural neuroscience at Cardiff University. Her tutor gave her 7 years to complete it. She did it in 3. Sabrina's research into the risks faced by firefighters was pioneering. As a serving firefighter, she was able to observe her subjects in the field during real incidents. Her research identified the decision traps, which can lead an incident commander to make suboptimal choices. Her findings have gone on to shape national policy, and in 2018, she won the Biotechnology and Biosciences Research Council's Social Impact Award for using what she discovered to help keep fire professionals safe. In 2019, Sabrina published her first book, The Heat of the Moment, A Firefighter's Stories of Life and Death Decisions. In it, she revealed her own story, which makes her achievements all the more astonishing. Having left home in Cardiff at the age of 15, Sabrina was homeless for 2.5 years. She somehow managed to achieve a string of A's and B's in her GCSEs while sleeping rough or in disused buildings. For 18 months, Sabrina sold The Big Issue, an act which she has said saved her life, and she's now an ambassador for the magazine. She saved enough money to put down a deposit and rent on a flat so she could seek employment, and set her heart on joining the fire service. She's told The Guardian in 2019 that she had spent years effectively being a ghost, where people walk past as if you're not there, not part of society, and was compelled to help save others in a way she was not saved herself. Sabrina applied to 31 fire and rescue services before finally being accepted by the South Wales Fire and Rescue Service in 2001 at the age of 18. She was the first female firefighter at the station and overcame overt sexism and discrimination to rise through the ranks. Sabrina was promoted to Chief Fire Officer of the West Sussex Fire and Rescue Service in 2019. Asked on BBC Radio 4's iconic programme, Desert Island Discs, what she loves about her job, Sabrina said, "The privilege of being trusted by people to know what to do when they're quite literally having the worst day that they've ever experienced. It's us they will trust to come in and help to make it better, or at the very least stop it getting any worse." In a piece she wrote for Marie Claire magazine, Sabrina said, "Being brave doesn't mean not being afraid. It means doing something despite being afraid." In recognition, therefore, of her services to and accomplishments within the fire service and neuroscience, and in championing women in the fire service, in 2021, the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa of the University of London was conferred upon Dr. Sabrina Cohen-Hatton.
Thank you so much. That was so touching. I can feel my heart pounding so hard now it's going to burst out my chest. But honestly, it is such an honour to be with you today, not just to be recognised for this incredible honorary degree, but also to be able to share the special day that so many people are here to celebrate. And after the last 2 years, my goodness me, don't we deserve a celebration? But actually, when I was awarded this, I was really inspired about the history of this university. I don't know how much you've heard about the founders, about Thomas and Jane Holloway, but they were pretty incredible people. They found their fortune by creating a tincture whose efficacy was perhaps questionable, but was popular enough to make them very wealthy nevertheless. They certainly made the most of the effects of that. But they founded this place as an institution to educate women 42 years before women even had the vote, at a point in time where women were expected to stay at home or to be ladies, but certainly not to pursue an education, and certainly not to have ideas that could potentially change the world. There are suffragettes that were educated here. And so I can only imagine how inspiring a place it must have been for the graduates here today to have been educated here themselves, to be inspired by a place that says, I don't care how the world has always done it, because this could be a better way. When I first wanted to join the fire service and I told people, they laughed at me and they said that I was too small and I was being a bit silly and I might just get in the way. But I did it anyway, and I've loved my career, and I like to think that I've been able to make a contribution. When I had that incident with Mike that you heard about, and I thought about doing neuroscience, people laughed at me and went, "You're a firefighter. What on earth could you possibly know about neuroscience?" But I started at the beginning, and I did something with it anyway. And I think that's what's wonderful about Royal Holloway, is that it takes something and encourages you to look at what it could be. And I'm completely inspired by the students that I've spoken to here today and their outlook on the world, and how I know that they're going to say, I don't care how the world looks today, I'm going to make it how it could be. And that, I think, is a service to us all. Thank you so much for your kind words today and for your wonderful applause. And I really look forward to joining you with something fizzy later on. Thank you.
That concludes the recognition of the honorary degree and the presentation of graduands at this ceremony. I call upon the Principal to make a closing address.
So to you, our guest today and our honorary graduate, I'm delighted to add my welcome to this ceremony in which we celebrate the achievements of the graduating classes of 2020 and 2021. Our graduates tell me that they deeply appreciate being joined by family and friends on this special day, so thank you for being here today. I'm aware also that some family and friends are unable to join us and will be watching this online, so to you I extend the warmest greetings. Wherever you're watching today, I'm sure you are as proud of our graduate success as they are grateful to you for the support and encouragement that you've given to them. And so on their behalf, I'd like to thank you for the difference that you've made to them during their studies, and I'd encourage you to be proud of your contribution to the achievements we're celebrating today. Graduation is always an important occasion, but these special spring ceremonies are all the more significant because of the disruption caused by the pandemic. Today's graduates have been on a remarkable educational journey, gained a place in one of the country's top universities, achieved high levels of academic performance, and acquired knowledge and skills that will ease their path into employment. Having completed that journey with an enforced break of 1 or 2 years, we now welcome back our graduates to celebrate their achievements and reunite with fellow students and staff. It is said that the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. With each of our graduates now having started a new phase in their lives, I hope we've helped them to find their why, their purpose, so that they can achieve all they wish for in life with ambition and confidence. This comes in part through their interaction with other students from around the UK and from over 120 other countries, but also with our teaching staff, who themselves are ambitious, confident leaders in their field. That leadership is derived from their work in fundamental and applied research that extends subject boundaries and develops a greater understanding to tackle national and global challenges. For example, Royal Holloway academics have developed gene therapies to improve the life chances of young men with rare diseases, recognise the damage that microplastics cause to marine life in the River Thames, leading to a cleaner and more sustainable river, developed algorithms to secure electronic data protecting government, commercial and financial systems, created performances, art and writing that enriches our cultural life, explored the geopolitics and the international governance issues of the precious and unique spaces in the Arctic and Antarctic, worked with young offenders to raise their educational aspirations, and helped businesses to behave in an ethical and sustainable manner. The curiosity and critical thinking that underpins this pioneering research has helped develop today's graduates' own sense of exploration and discovery. In many cases, they will have engaged in aspects of research work themselves through final year projects and dissertations. And unique to this generation of graduates, they will have worked in new ways, responding to the challenges of the pandemic, through which they will have demonstrated remarkable focus and resilience. These qualities, together with their new ideas and understanding, now equip our graduates to tackle the challenges ahead. Our research-informed teaching continues a tradition where for over 130 years we've trained outstanding graduates in a building that reflects the ambition and confidence of our founders and in which we now sit. But the changing needs of today's students has required new facilities, which you can see beyond this building, for example, in our new library, and across our digital estate, with the investment that we've made to deliver improved hybrid and face-to-face learning. The scale of recent developments and the positive impact it's had on our learning community is a modern-day reflection of our founders' ambition and commitment to supporting students. And it represents a legacy from today's students and staff to future generations. Whilst our staff and facilities have helped our graduates to gain a high-quality, internationally recognised degree, in a competitive employment market, employers look for additional qualities of leadership, independence, and self-motivation, often gained through extracurricular activities, many of which continued even during lockdown. I'm sure our founders would have been proud of the rounded nature of our graduates' education and their degree results. But they will have also recognised, as we do today, that life brings its challenges. Each one of our graduates will have had to work through the pandemic, but also struggle, no doubt, with personal difficulties in relationships and through illness and bereavement. In the spirit of our founders, we, in partnership with you, have supported and encouraged them. And I hope that as they continue their journey, our graduates will take inspiration from those receiving honorary awards this week. All of their biographies in today's programmes reveal outstanding contributions to our world, yet often made in the face of challenge and difficulty. So today marks a milestone in the lives of every one of our graduates, a day that I hope you and they will remember for many years to come. Our graduates' degree certificates are a testament to their hard work, intellectual capacity, and perseverance. But as our graduates now leave this place, those certificates are also statements of future potential. While celebrating what's been achieved, it's important that each of our graduates now considers what they are yet to achieve. Many will have started full-time employment, others voluntary or humanitarian work. Some will be taking a break and others continuing their studies. Whatever their next steps, I and all the university staff wish them every success in their chosen endeavour. Thank you.
That concludes this morning's ceremony. Please could you remain in your seats until after the recession has departed. When you leave the venue, please make your way, as directed by the stewards, to the North Quad, where the graduates will join you. A fanfare will announce the start of the reception in the South Quad. Would you now please stand for the recession?